in my mustard dress. Maybe I look like Harriet Tubman in a former life. Or, I don't know, maybe this is the Buddhist meditation portion of the show. I'm Danna Kiel. He did in fact say that. And on this lineup, you guys, and it's like, first of all, thank you for coming out to support light comedy. On this lineup, as usual, you guys, I'm the only African American female Gen Xer. And that makes me the Oracle. From the Matrix. Right? There is no spoon. And so when I explain Gen Xer, to anybody who needs that explanation, I just old school, not old, not postal money order, old, right, by show of hands, who knows what a postal money order is? right. And if you don't, just think Venmo on paper. But I love the modern times, and speaking of Venmo, does anybody else look at other people's transactions and the likes? And me too. One night I couldn't catch up with my son. His phone died, but I noticed he had friended some people, so I made friends with them. And then, right, and I could tell my son to call me. And he did. What else do I love about modern times? Let me see. What I love about modern times is that cannabis is legal. Right. 37 states, and even if you don't smoke, we say cannabis now, that's first. You don't have to say weed anymore. But my question still is this: when is weed going to smell legal? You know what I'm saying? It still smells like a secret to me. When I smell it, I'm like, what's going on in there? What they doing? And I visited my first dispensary. I was driving Lyft at one point, you guys, and I know everybody in here has either ridden Lyft or Uber, and you talk to your driver about, I talk to my passengers, sorry, and I expect that they're listening to me. So a passenger and I agreed that it may be time for me to visit a dispensary. Anxiety was kind of having its way. So I go in, and all of these places look like the Apple Store and Whole Foods had a baby, right? And the taxes. So I'm explaining to the barrister, they're all baristas to me. I'm explaining, hey, think I got a little anxiety issue, dishes not getting washed, taxes are never getting done, except to get the stimulus, and clutter is not getting picked up. I went online, I think I'm an indica person, and so I forged a connection with one salesperson, but another salesperson who had been ear hustling slides down. I felt some type of way. I was like, we got a thing going. So she comes in and she goes, you sound like a sativa person to me. I have multiple personalities. And sativa works well for me. I said, I don't have multiple personalities. I have two. I have the woman who wants to succeed and the scary bitch trying to hold her back. We're here to silence the scary bitch. You know what I'm saying? And they outfitted me like a THC, CBD, but more CBD than THC, a little edible, and I was on my way. I only have a little bit of time left. I want to share something with you. I've been in LA. This is the serious part of the show. No, there is no serious part of the show. I've been in LA for 25 years as an African American, which you can see that I am. I've been all my life. I thought I would never go to Simi Valley. That's where they tried. Because that's where they tried the cops on the Rodney King situation. And if you live across the country at that time, like I did, then it sounded like Simi Valley was Klanland. That's what it sounded like. But I went. They called me to do comedy. So I went to the UN of every city and state in America. That would be Starbucks. And there at Starbucks, I met the ambassador to African Americans in Simi Valley. She was an older white woman. flipped off on the floor. If you're as old as me, you know about that. You know about gray tape around that battery. I gave it to her, and she goes, "You're so nice." I said, "Okay, thank you." And then she says, "The blacks are so nice." I said, "Let me see where this is going." She said, "I'm Catholic, and you remind me of Saint Martin de Porres." Now, Saint Martin de Porres, if you are not Catholic, was the first black saint, but it stands for Saint of the Broom, Saint of Menial Labor, Saint of Small Tasks. So that would be a patron saint of slavery, if you know what I mean. Because I was like, can you be a slave and a saint at the same time? But listen, my time is up, so I just want to tell you about the saints I made and get on out of here. So since the Catholic Church made saints, Danna Kiel, I made saints. Saint Harriet Tubman, the patron saint of freedom. Saint Emmett Till and Saint Trayvon Martin, patron saints of no justice in America. Breonna Taylor, Saint Breonna Taylor, and I told this joke before, patron saint of hashtag DOJ, charge the cops. And they did. They heard my bit. Last but not least, Saint Ahmaud Arbery and Saint George Floyd, patron saints of finally some justice in America. But it's only the beginning. I'm Danna Kiel.